What up? You too.
What is up, folks?
We are back with another episode of Balls and Things. Not those types of balls, nor things you purpose to get your minds out the gutter. Man, you know how these guys, man. We don't talk about those type of balls. We talk about pythons and things. You are always tuning in for the wrong thing. Doing the wrong thing. But Coach doesn't mind sending feet pics to the highest bidder. So if you into that, Coach got you.
Yeah, okay. You having a good day today? I'm having a good day. I got a clutch hatching, man. It's beautiful.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. That's a great day. That's a great day.
They're pretty snakes. Got to just wait for them to shed, and I'll put them out on the YouTube.
That's what I'm talking about. I got a sneak peek though. Burr. Keep
that under your hat, man.
I ain't gonna show them off to nobody, but hey. I just want people to know I'm special, man.
Those are my two favorites in the hunt so far. They're gonna camp out here. I think I kind of like those two.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to be your best customer always. I
was talking to somebody about that today. They were talking about holdbacks, and every time they're looking at a holdback, you know, they want a male, it's a female. If they want a female, they want the male. And I stopped doing that. If I hit what I want, the combo, male, female, it's staying here.
It happens to me, but I don't care. I keep them all, man. I'm like Pokemon.
Right. You got a prime out of my hand.
Females ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Well, I give it some lessons of normal, then you can have that. But you know.
I did that. My first clutch this year was just to produce some desert ghosts, and I wanted a male and a female. I'm like, I think I got all females.
That's pretty cool though, man. That's pretty cool.
I'll probably end up keeping two of them anyway.
I never had that type of luck, man. I had all males. Males.
Oh, I've had that too.
Yeah, I did a clutch. I had a clutch, and I sexed them on a live, man. I was so happy, and everyone was a male, man. You just saw my face. I just got madder and madder and madder. Like, what the is going on here?
That's why I'm just like, you know what? If I get the combo that I wanted, and I got the all gene, I don't think there's pastel on either side. I don't know if I hit up super pastel in the whole clutch. And I even had like one baby that doesn't even have pastel, and both parents carrying pastel. That's kind of a shocker.
That's shock, especially how strong pastel is. That's
right. So then
it's like strongest pinstripe, man. Because like when you have a pin in the
mix, man, nice, like that, I didn't get any super pastels, and this is coming from my male that I line bred for pastel. So these babies are looking really nice.
Yeah, most people not trying to hit the super pastel, so you know.
Super pastel washes stuff out too much.
Yeah. Let's say over to a couple people in this chat before we get started, man. We got the homegirl Mitzi in the building, man. Throw those hearts. Appreciate you, Mitzi. Got Marina in the building. Appreciate you. Got my man John. Thanks for tapping in, representing Mofo family. My brother Dan. What it do? Dennis, what it do? Appreciate you tapping in. That is my homie. That is Coach. I love you and I love the Raiders, but you know Dennis is my favorite Raider fan, man.
He's one of my favorite Raider fans too. We talk a lot online. I mean, we change pictures and just little things online. I value you, my friend.
Be careful what pics he opening up pics.
Oh no, he just said ball pythons. Get your you might have a gutter.
I know Dennis, so I'm sorry. I was stop my mind's in the gutters.
Yeah, he's an avid fisherman too, man. That dude, he always got. I'm a fried catfish guy and I'm a crustacean guy, but that dude, he's a
shiny. What it do? Appreciate you tapping in. I'm gonna drop a couple videos and then we gonna bring Dime out. So just a couple short ones right now. I got to let's represent for my man Chris. Yeah, and let's do one more. Big shout out to my homie Ivan over at Shades of Blue. Morphs, appreciate you, bro, for all that you do for me and the channel. That is my homie. Check him out on Instagram and on. You can get you a dope ass snake like the one he got pictures up in that logo right there. Yeah, I got one that looks pretty much just like that too. Yeah. And so take advantage of the races that we built with these sponsors, man. And save some money, save some money, save some money. We got the homie Adrian in the building. Great Wednesday evening to you too. You spelled a little weird, but I know what you mean. All right, so that's enough of all that, man. I know y'all didn't come here to just listen to me and coach. Y'all came here to check what my man Dom and Haynes Games. More appreciate you tapping in. Let's get this man a nice round of applause, please.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us out in sunny California. Well, it's I know it's hot as hell over there. And you're gonna be in the snake room getting even hotter. See that what it do. So
it's hot as hell up in here, man.
I know how it is. So how you doing? Well, let me blow you up. Give you the stage. See, I was like, I knew somebody else was gonna. Dennis is originally from California, so he's gonna, even though he's in Louisiana right now.
Paris, Inland Empire, Southern California, Mobile, that area is hot, man. In the canyon, it's hot.
Mm-hmm. Southern California, eh?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the ocean from your house?
No.
No.
We're literally in a canyon, so like no matter which way you come in, you're gonna go down, and to get out, you going up. So we can't see nothing. We don't see nothing but heat.
That's it. Oh man, I can't stand heat. That's one of the reasons I left Florida, man. It was hot every day, all day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to it now, but you know, in the snake room, man, it can get brutal, bro. Like it can last summer I just went ambient last summer, bro. It was so hot in here.
Yeah, I did that too. I went ambient in Florida too, because it was like so much. Like, you know what, man, I can save on this
Yeah, say where you can, man.
Eli, what to do? Thanks for tapping in. Unless that's
what's up, Bitsy?
That's Steph. So why don't you give a nice little brief rundown? Tell us who you are, what is that you do?
I'm Dom, Haynes Gang Morphs. We've been trying to breed for the last 2 years, 2024. I got my daughter a pet snake. Pet snake turned into me finding Morph Market. Morph Market turned into 80 snakes, and here we are right now. Here we are now, man.
That's what happens. You usually start finding stuff. I like
okay, Howie. Like appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, Morph Market. It was a gift and a curse for me, man. Really.
You make you blue.
Thank goodness when I started dealing with that snake.
Morph Market is the devil.
Yeah, it is. It is. Shout out to Morph Market, though. You know, it turns a lot of us up, man. You know,
they taking care of the hobby. That's for sure.
For sure.
So you keep all ball pythons, or you keep any other species, or just ball?
Just all ball pythons right now. We tried the hog noses, but you know, once we started to realize that we really were gonna get serious and try to, you know, create some stuff that we envisioned, it was just so much easier just to focus on one species of a snake, man.
Right, exactly. When you're starting, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I still pretty much focus on one, but I keep a couple other species now, and
right,
hopefully we'll breed at least one of those other species next breeding season for them.
You say saving that shit. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, what snake did you get your daughter that got you into it?
Yeah.
An average ivory.
Man, yellow belly, everything. That's how you go guaranteed yellow belly, everything.
Yeah, I mean, I had a buddy. We've been doing American and exotic bullies for 17 years as a family. We've been breeding, showing. So I had a buddy that was, in that dog industry with me that also bred crested geckos, and he every now and then came across hatchling ball pythons and different species of animal. And he just one day posted it on his Instagram, and I seen it. My daughter seen it. I hit him up, bought it that night. Went to Petco, got the 20-gallon long with the Aspen, and that's where it started, man.
I like that, Dan. I like that. Nothing wrong with looking at the menu even when you're on a diet.
Yeah, for sure. You ain't lying about that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I traded a female chocolate. I think it was a chocolate pastave, had hypo female for an male ivory, just because I slept on yellow belly, and
right.
To start adding the stuff to make sure that you use that ivory, and now everything's got yellow belly. So now you the combos.
Yeah, but the problem with our ivory, like I say, she was like 117 grams in summer of 2024. She's now like 2,500 grams, but acts like the worst spider you've ever seen. Right around the 1,200 gram mark, I started noticing the corkscrew. I mean, it's bad. Wobble, misses food. She will eat every week. You know what I mean? But there's definitely something else going on in there. Where she will probably just always be a pet. I'm not trying to figure out. Huh?
Does she maybe have spider in her? Or?
I believe so. He didn't even know. He got it from a buddy of his that was wholesaling some animals, and he just knew it was an ivory. Under the black light, she shows a lot of pattern, crazy pattern, crazier than a lot of ivories that I've had since. But I do think it's something in the spider complex in there.
Gotta be.
Gotta go on cuckoo.
Yeah. My first ball python was a spider.
Yeah.
Spider het hypo. And at first when I got him, that wobble can start any time. It can also get better, but he's just he didn't have any wobble when I first got him, and then he started the corkscrewing and
it progressively got worse, man. I mean, she's always ate good. I mean, I wish some of my other animals that are, a little higher quality would get up to size as quick as she did, man. But she's a savage on food though.
Oh, my spider is a great eater. He just takes him maybe 3 times.
Yeah, 3-4 strikes. They get it in that corner. They eventually get it.
It's frozen thought. I'm holding it right there.
They eventually
all
get it.
over. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't put your hand in there when you're feeding, man.
Nah, not with the spiders,
John.
John, how you
not
doing,
intentionally.
brother?
They'll just hit you because they missed whatever else they were shooting for.
Yeah, that's the first snake that ever tagged me. Like, I mean, I've been hit by hatchlings, but reel to tag and wrap. That was the first one. 2,500 grams as the first time. Real bite.
Wow!
Yeah, it took a minute for me to. It actually got me. It was actually my fault. I was dangling live by the tail versus by the scruff, how I normally did it, just rushing. And she hit him and hit me in the wrap, and then let go of him and bit my hand. So
yes, that happened to me a couple times, but never by an adult.
Yeah. I remember to this day, man. I probably won't forget it, man.
Oh man, yeah, I felt traumatized for you. Just think like,
that was a rough one, man.
Yeah, the very first bite I took, it was my VPI Xanthic female. When I got her, she was 86 grams, and she was always kind of nippy, but she never got me until she was an adult, and boy, she slammed the hell out of me. She didn't wrap me, thank God. She was just letting me know.
Yeah, well, I started to panic. I mean, normally I think I would have just, little hand sanitizer, but I've got her on me, and then the live rat that she still had was on the other side of my arm. So I'm trying to, make sure he's not gonna bite me. Watch, it was I definitely needed another set of hands, bro, for sure.
Because that's even worse, man. The rat bite worse than
that's
the
what
snake
I didn't want to get hit by him too. It was crazy, bro.
The rat bite had been worse. I tell you what.
They're gonna right so. down to the bone, the bone.
Yeah.
Sean was good. Yeah, like oh man, I don't play that
what's up, bro?
I don't play them rat bites.
Oh man, I only feed frozen thawed in my collection. So.
well, now we've moved to frozen thawed. Not really because of that. It's just easier for us. I mean, a lot of people say it's faster with them with the live, but I think we've kind of come to a system where I don't get any refusals. Animals I bring in that were on live, they seem to take, within the first couple meals. So it's just as fast for me to heat all my animals up and just go.
Yeah.
Right.
I did frozen for a year while I was building up my rat collection, while I was breeding, just doing all the holdbacks. And I got to a nice little system to do it. So it's like at first it was hard because it was like some didn't want to eat, but then once you get a nice system, nice little process, then it's easier.
Yeah, I kind of noticed like with these animals, if they're hungry, they're gonna eat. I mean, I used to panic, stress out every animal that wouldn't eat. I'm writing on my whiteboard, try again in a few days. But to me, just like anything, if they want to eat, they'll eat. Because I've had some animals that refuse frozen thawed. They've refused live ASF, even though I'm not supposed to have them. It's just hypothetically, they refused live ASF. And then you turn around in 2 weeks and offer them frozen thawed again, and then they take it. So I think if they're hungry enough, they'll eat eventually.
Yeah. Some only want to eat every 2 weeks. So it's just like you're forcing them trying to feed them every week. They don't want it.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I start my hatchlings on frozen thawed mouse hoppers, and the only thing I feed once every week is just the babies.
Right.
Just the babies. Everything else.
Yeah, I've definitely I haven't been able to get my hatchlings on frozen thawed that first meal. I've tried. I don't know if I'm just not doing it right or, but it seems like after the first, 1 to 2 hoppers, I don't really have a problem putting them right on the frozen thawed wrap cup, after that. But it seems like that first one, they strike it real defensive, but I never can get them to wrap, bro.
Yeah, with what I did was I just put a video on my channel of me feeding like 40 medium frozen thawed rats off, and then the second half of the video was I started a five snake clutch. I have 4 out of 5 of them take the first time.
That's not bad.
What you really got to do when you feed frozen thawed is you got to make sure that the head of that rat is pretty dang warm.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, warm.
Right.
Nice and
I
warm.
think most of the time what people do is they aren't able to start them because once they get going, as long as they're warm, they're hot, you're good. But when they start them, you got to make them like extra hot,
right?
Because they're seeing that heat signature,
right?
And so, I mean, you can get that joker up to 115, 120 degrees, looking with your little temp gun.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna burn anything at 110.
Yeah, we that's where we feed all the animals right at 115. We're taking them off the heat we're offering, and they're smacking, man. So
that's the thing. See, because you get them warm enough, right? And they're not worried about is it running around on its own. That's a heat signature. I'm hungry. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
Thank you. What's up?
Starting like the Facebook groups, and you get a up down knowledge, man. It's kind of like an earthquake monitor, man. But they were saying don't get past 105, even 100 is where it's at. And I just couldn't get animals to take at 100. And I figured once I got to, like John said, that 110 and up, I mean, they're going to eat that animal for the most part.
And that's all I do with the little, I'll have hot water sitting right there, and I just dip the head of the rodent in there, and then, and the thing is with the hatchlings is I don't bring it right up to them right away. I kind of showed you in the video.
Okay.
Keep the rodent back a little bit and just kind of show it to them. And then once that tongue starts flicking, then bring it up kind of closer.
Slowly, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another try, man. Because
man, that's the way
it sucks going to because my nearest pet store, reptile store, is like 25 miles each way. Because I'm really like I'm in the boonies, so it sucks to twice a week, every 4 days, go get 5 mouse hoppers for a clutch. You know what I mean? That gets brutal, man.
See, I'm nice because the little reptile store for me is about a mile from here, and they'll sell 10-pack
bulk. I wish.
10-pack bulk, so it's a much better price. And hell, if you got like a 5 egg clutch, that's 2 weeks. I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And now the rodent, the big frozen rodent houses, one of them's like $100 minimum. The other one's like $129 minimum. The two that I use, and it just, come right to the door, brother. I open the door, bring in the box, stick them in the freezer. I'm done.
Yeah, well, I had met a guy at that pet store back when we first started. When we first probably had about 30 animals. I actually met him coming out from dropping off to the reptile store. And, I talked to him for a little bit and ended up hitting it off with the guy. So now he breeds for us as well. So, I'm getting 300 and 400 frozen and 50% of what I was buying them from that pet store. He basically gave them to me at cost. So I was lucky enough to have that. He bags them, freezes them.
Oh. Keith, what you doing?
He'll be back. So now I can hey Howie, so you got a good stock of ASS, man, because you got to breed that out, because most of them they're bitey by nature. So when you breeding them, you got to feed up all the bitey ones and hold back all the good ones, and that's how they get all calm. So you got a good stock from somebody.
Still a buddy of mine breeds those ASS. He hates them, and he loves his Norwegian rats. He just thinks the world of them. I mean, he posts pictures of his rats just as much as he posts pictures of his snakes.
Yeah, my bad. There we go.
You're good, Brody.
I mean, I'm in a real dead zone here.
Plus, it's hot in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, lucky for me, I got the AC. I normally keep the AC vent, closed in here, but it's wide open right now.
Yeah. I have a ceiling fan in my room too, so in there, I just kicked that ceiling fan on. But I want to take that down because I want to stack to the ceiling. God darn it, you can't do that. It's got a ceiling fan spinning around in a bedroom.
Right in the way.
Yeah, right in the dang way.
Does your daughter help with the rats? With the snakes, since she was the reason that you got them.
Yeah, she pretty much does everything. First clutch of the season, she cut 4 out of 5 eggs.
Nice.
Of course, with my help, she's 6, getting ready to be 7. But yeah, she cut her first clutch. She feeds. She cleans tubs. She soaks reptile chip. She pretty much does it all, man.
That's what
I'm gonna have. Hey, Keith, I'm gonna have this episode must watch for my daughters.
Yeah.
My daughters are 35 and 23, and I'm having a hard time just getting to watch a video on my YouTube once in a while.
Yeah, that's my 16-year-old. My 16-year-old, you're not gonna really catch her doing too much anything. But the baby, she was hands-on with the dogs. She helped whelp the dogs, and so Snake, she just picked right up on it. She doesn't have a problem doing anything with it.
What kind of dogs did you have?
I had American bullies and exotic bullies, micro and pocket class.
Oh yeah, I had an American bulldog. I co-owned him with the breeder.
Okay.
He's a big male, and you can't have a ton of males on your yard if you're breeding.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So he asked me, you keep this boy over at your house, and that way I can show him and breed him whenever he lived here. But that joker was 110 pounds, boy. He was huge.
Oh yeah, See, ours our males are maxing out right around 11 inches tall, and if they get 45 pounds, it's on the heavier end. We specialize in the small ones.
I have a Frenchton now. You know what a Frenchton is?
Boston Terrier and a Frenchie?
Yeah, he's 50 pounds, this damn dog, man. I thought I was getting a little dog. I got like a fire hydrant that lives with me.
You might need to send his shed in RTI and make sure you got frisk.
I go try to shed him. I'm still waiting on a shed.
Yeah, that's a big one though.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm a dog guy too. I really like the dog.
You still have any dogs now?
Yeah, I still got my stud and one of his daughters. She's 2 now. We might breed again, but it takes a lot of time, and I didn't really like the way the industry went, post-COVID. Kind of like what I hear you guys say that happened in this industry. You just get people that thought it was quick money. The health and the longevity of the life of the dogs didn't matter as much. So I kind of backed up from breeding. So, I mean, we might give it one shot, but snakes keep me busy enough, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah, he's the guest next week. That's the homie. That's my broski. Sean.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
Yeah, snakes are easier to care for too,
Chris, what I do, brother?
Yeah,
thanks for tapping in, man.
I mean, they're just. I think I spent. I mean, that big dog I had, I could probably take care of 40 ball pythons at the same time I put.
Oh yeah, for sure. The food we feed is about $110 a bag, and that lasts about 2 weeks for 2 dogs. It's only a 20-something pound bag, so I mean, I take care of a lot of animals with $200 a month.
What are you feeding your dogs?
Royal Canin, the English Bulldog blend.
Yeah, I did the Royal Canin too, and I had the American Bulldog.
Yeah,
he did really well on it.
It's good food. A lot of people say it's just overrated, but those dogs have a lot of skin issues if you're feeding them a lot of foods or byproducts. So to me, I'd rather spend a little bit on the food and stay away from the vets if at all possible.
Right,
you know how that goes. Yeah, it gets expensive, man.
Yeah, that's what will cost you, the vets.
Now, my little dog has got like a steel case for a stomach. That dog, I mean,
I heard that they'll eat anything, but when you start getting to the chicken byproduct meal, they will blow out their coat. They almost look like they're running through a cycle of mange. And it's just genetic. They just
right, and that's what they said about the Frenchies that are really sensitive to chicken. This dog eating chicken, he don't look any different at all.
Well, it's probably because the Boston, the Boston is it's one of the terrier breeds that aren't as allergic as the bigger terriers. So that's probably where you got lucky.
Yeah, I think I just got lucky because that joker, he'd be sitting there looking at me when I'm having fried chicken. I'm like, dog, you ain't getting none of this. I'm sorry.
Back up, huh?
you need to push on back a little bit, fella.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, my mind, they just no table food at all. I try to stay away from that. Man, so. Yeah, my dog's 4 years old. He's never had table food.
Never? Oh,
really? I'm the worst, dude. I'm down there. Here, try this. He just follows me around, knowing he's getting something. Man.
Yeah. Mine. You eat. He'll just lay there at the table. Like you don't have to worry about howling, growling. He's not used to anything coming off the table down to him. Yeah. Luckily.
No, mine dog's going. Hey.
Where's mine at? You ain't even served me yet.
Poke you in the leg with a paw.
Oh man, we're gonna talk in a minute.
Yeah.
And I love dogs, bro. Love dogs.
So, what projects you working on, Dom? You that you like in the ball pythons? What stuff are you most excited about?
Heavy right now in puzzle.
Let's go.
Hypo puzzle. I've invested a lot of that into that project within like the last about 5 months. We buy most of our animals as hatchlings. We bought a couple as proven breeders, bigger adults. that was basically just kind of, get our feet wet. There you go. I need to learn what cutting is. I need to learn what to do when mold happens. So, we bought just a couple sporadic, larger animals.
Yes, sir.
But I found that
sir.
a lot of times you go to get these 600-700 gram females, and this is just my interpretation of what I've been through. Like I say, since July 2024, we've bought 170 animals off of Morph Market. So I kind of got a small database of what seemed to work for us. It seemed like the 700 to 900 grams, the ones that you're so happy to see in the ad, almost ready to breed. It seems like those are the ones I get in. I have feeding issues. You know what I mean? Just a lot of problems. I think when I grab that 200 to 300 gram hatchling that's well started, I can almost catch a lot of those 900 gram animals I bought and pass them because you have to find out their schedule. A lot of animals don't eat on paper. A lot of animals don't eat on cocoa. It's just the fine tuning at the animals, as picky as they are. I just realized that once I get those hatchlings, they're 200 grams, 300 grams. I feed them. I get them in that mold. We don't power feed. They get up and, like I say, catch up to that 1,000 gram quite fast.
Well, the bigger animal, they're kind of set in their, they've been where they've been.
Right.
So when you take that animal out of where it's been and where it's been comfortable and doing great, now there's going to be there's a little bit longer period of that with the hatchling. They ain't been around that long. They ain't
exactly
anywhere yet.
I put them in there on paper because we keep everything on paper.
Right. So why? Everything's on paper.
We used to do the cocoa bark. And then one day I had luckily it was a false mite outbreak. And so I looked in one of my tubs, I picked up my animal, and I just seen a lot of brown little moving particles, in the substrate. Come to find out, went to the vet, took some of that to the vet. After doing the full mite treatment then we had 70 animals. It was brutal and a lot of work. It was just an ordinary type of wood mite of some sort.
Wood mite,
that came in the bag. And after that, and even though they told me that like 3 days into the treatment, I still did the 3-week mite treatment for everybody. And I just found it was just easier for me to change everything, stay on top of stuff on paper.
Yeah, that's the same reason I was probably one of the very first people using cocoa chips in I can remember people giving me a hard time, and now it's like a standard in the hobby is the cocoa
chip. Like dust particles, exactly.
You can just use the little hot shots to get rid of them, the wood mites.
Right.
I
had the wood mites and I was like,
yeah, I mean, it was crazy because I tore everything down. They were only in one snake's enclosure, and then, replanted all now. That was the only animal that had just got a fresh tub change. It was a fresh, load out of that bark that we blew up. And had I really thought about it, I probably wouldn't have panicked. But, you see something moving small, it's a mite. And it's kind of like, man, here we go. Like that now, all the Facebook groups are like they're ringing in my ear. Better quarantine, better quarantine. And then our quarantine practices weren't as good as they were.
The wood mites will still take a meal from off your animal.
But see, I didn't know that either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but they don't reproduce like your normal like reptile mites that we have problems with.
Right.
So they're much easier to control. They're much easier to get rid of or well under control, or because I do the same thing. And I tell people all the time, and I've been doing this 13 years, and if you keep snakes long enough, you're going to have mites at some point. Especially keeping the number of animals that we keep. If you haven't had mites and you've been doing this for a while, say thank you. You're fortunate.
Yeah, I had mites when I first got into it. I got a snake that was sent to me with mites. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. And I found out when I was unboxing the snake, and it was like, what the, bruh.
That
was crazy.
So you seen them prior to going into the collection, though. You caught it all.
But my problem was I unboxed it in the snake room, so I still had to do everybody.
Right.
Frontline works. I don't know why they stopped making or stopped selling. I don't know, but Frontline is the truth.
Yeah, you know, I looked and I did, did a lot of research and seen that the Frontline was working, but then I couldn't find it like when we first started. So it's kind of like, where is it at? Where are people getting it from? And then later somebody told me like all the bottles that he had were old. Like you can't really get the stuff here.
Yeah, they pulled that product off the market for a while, I believe. It might be back now, but I think they pulled it off the market. I just go and make my own Prevenamite. And I watched Garrett Hartle on Reach Out Reptiles, and he showed the little bottle costs you about $8, and then you put like a teaspoon in a 32-ounce water bottle, fill it up with water. There's a Prevenamite, 32 ounces, and I put it in a spray bottle. And so if I get something, I'm treating stuff. I can treat racks. I can, and it's just permethrin, and you just mix it yourself.
Yeah,
the whole lot.
ibuprofen too. You just mix that. Stuff
we've been using the permethrin as well because that's what we always treated our dogs with, yards with.
Same
so
deal.
But I've kind of learned to try to keep almost everything like it's in quarantine. Once a month, everything's getting done. I mean, lucky enough, I have the time. I work from home, so I'm real hands-on. Certain racks get done this day. But we do monthly soak, monthly everything, I mean, and that's just for everybody because you never know when you're going to bring something. You might go grab a couple feeders and you bring something home. It doesn't even have to necessarily mean you brought a new animal into your room. So like I say, man, that was a scary time for me, man. So I'm shell shocked with any type of mite, bro.
You can go to a show it and get one picked up when just from somebody having.
I haven't even went to a show yet because of that reason, bro.
Oh wow.
I'm 25 minutes from the Super Show in Pomona, bro, and I look at the flyers and watch it on live every twice a year, man.
I gotta hit that up, man. I gotta go to Cali because I do want to hit the Super Show up.
I want to go. They have it in just a couple of weeks. I think 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yep. Yeah,
I might try to skate out there and see that one. That's about
my wife tells me, she said, you can go just wear all white. You see something. I'm like, nah.
What I do when I go to a reptile show is when I come back home, those clothes are going in the wash machine.
Yeah, you strip down, instantly. Right.
And I'm gonna go before I go into my snake room, I'm gonna go take a shower, take these clothes off, put them in the laundry, get them going. But yeah, you're not wrong for being cautious. That's not wrong. That's good.
Yeah, my daughter wants to go, so I mean we're gonna have to go. Especially it's so close tonight, but like you guys, like you gotta travel. I'm literally 25 minutes from the Fairplex, bro.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
See, I want to go to a Tinley. I want to go to an October Tinley. I want to go to the big Tinley before I'm done doing this thing.
I'm scared of planes, man. So the Pomona show might be my only show, bro.
Yeah. You're scared of planes.
I'm not afraid of planes. I'm just afraid of them falling out of the sky.
There you go. There you go. I'm there with you. I'm right there with you.
Planes, I'll stand next to them all day long. I'm not afraid of them, but
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I got a little anxiety.
The problem is them crashing and falling out.
I can't get past that anxiety.
The sudden stop that gets you.
Yeah, I've been on some rocky play rides, man. Some rocky play rides. Like, I remember I was on this one when I decided to move to Florida. When I decided to move to Florida, I had the worst flight of my life. Now, mind you, I used to fly at least once a month just to go down there. But this particular flight was so bad. This lady didn't like me for my skin color, and she let me know it. By the time the flight was over, she was apologizing to me like, "Oh my God," because she thought she was going to die. I'm so sorry. I should never been like that. I'm like, Whatever.
Yeah, you could have ended it on that note. She could have ended that on a bad note. You feel what I'm saying?
The trip was so bad, they almost ran out of gas. Oh man, it was just
you think you about to die? I think the way to go is being nice to everybody, not me.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
For real.
You know?
Yeah.
I might not have been a great person, but on the way out, I was pretty good.
I was pretty good. You know what I mean? I cleaned it up in time. You know?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the planes. I've been on one. I think my mom said I was 6, and we only went from LAX to San Diego Zoo, bro. Yeah. And she said even then I had somewhat of a panic attack. You know, where as we didn't even fly back. We ended up taking the Amtrak train back because she wasn't even trying to have another episode with me on the plane, and
oh damn!
I just never got over getting on no plane, bro.
Oh, and the train rides are so long though.
Yeah. She said it was like 3 times the travel time, if not more.
Yeah.
I remember I used to fly for work a lot too, and I flew. I was in Bakersfield, California, and we flew from Bakersfield to LAX.
That's nothing.
Yeah, but I was the only one on the plane, and it was one seat on either side of the aisle. And there was only about 6 rows. As a matter of fact, the guy, this was before 9/11, so he had like a curtain. So when the pilot got on, there was no stewardess or anything. He just moved the curtain and said, "Hey, we're gonna have to balance the load, so I'm gonna need you to get on the other side and move back."
Oh yeah, nah.
I'm good.
And then just before he taxis out there on the runway, he looks back at me and he goes, "Hey, would you like a drink on your flight?" And I said, I would.
Definitely. I would definitely.
I mean, can I have the bottle? Like, you got to get a different weight. You can't balance it with me. Come on, man.
There's a cooler at the back. You got to go and get the dang drink out of a cooler. That's
wow.
This plane was so small, we got to LAX and we were taxiing to the gate where I was going to get off. We actually went underneath the front nose of a plane out there. I felt like we're going to a bug out here.
No.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely no chance of me getting on that.
Like, nah.
And from Bakersfield to LAX, you're flying over that grapevine over the mountain there.
Yeah.
That little plane was trying, dog. He was trying in.
Nah.
I was so scared, man. You could hear the engine like, you're like going ride like a wave.
Yeah, like where's that cooler at? Where's that cooler?
I didn't want to move after that. I was like white knuckling it and everything. I was like, geez, we're Maydaying.
One day I'm gonna have to get on one again though. I've missed multiple family. Man, I don't even want that one to hear. But man, I've missed multiple Hawaii family gatherings, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
see, that's like my sister. She doesn't like flying, but she takes this medicine, I guess she found, puts her right out, and she
like B.A. Baracus from 18.
Yeah.
You
had to put B.A. out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably have to give me something like that, and you definitely couldn't put me by a window. I would imagine.
Oh man. That's the best part. No, actually, I prefer aisle seats now because for whatever reason I have to use the bathroom a lot on planes, so I gotta be right there in the aisle seat.
I gotta have.
And then the bathroom is small too, right? Isn't the bathroom small?
Tiny, bro.
Yeah.
Who you telling?
Tiny. Oh yeah, Coach is a big dude, so I'm
large. I wear a size 18 shoe. I can't even stand in the bathroom.
Oh, he barely get his shoe up in there.
Yeah, man. 6'4", bills in there. I'm like, what was that? Tommy Boy, you remember when?
The fat man in a little coat.
Fat man in a little coat.
Trying to change. That's me in there.
For sure. Yeah, Tommy, man.
It's ugly. It's ugly in there. Bathroom in the. I sit in the aisle too, Keith, so I can spill into the aisle instead of on the guy next to me.
Oh yeah, nah, man. Some drives are too far.
If I can drive it up, yeah, there we go. Like, you know what I mean? I jump in the wife's Prius and let's go. You know,
yeah.
If I can drive, we can get there driving.
I've driven my daughter back a couple times from Daytona Beach, Florida, all the way to Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, that's a nice drive.
I don't know about that drive though, man.
She got to have a car. You know, she's in college going back to Bethune-Cookman back in Florida, and she's got to have a car. I'm like, none of your friends have a car, and that's
He said,
exactly
right
why I
around the
gotta
corner
have a
from you.
Right.
car.
That's why she needed the car.
Right. I was like, I think she's. I told her, I said, she's like, oh, my friends just always ask me, tell me they want me to take them somewhere. I'm like, I'll take you. I'd start charging gas money. That's how we did it back in my day.
Yeah.
I'll drive you anywhere you want. $5 for gas.
You gotta pay your fare.
$5 ain't gas money no more.
$5 was back in my day. You could get 5 gallons for $5 back
Yeah,
then.
we right now we're still at like $6.17 right here, bro.
Yeah, I know you out in California. See,
yeah.
And now my wife, we have a Costco membership, and she paid $3.55 at Costco today.
Yeah, Costco is like $5.40, so you're saving almost $1 going to Costco.
Money.
You're just paying more for gas because you ain't got that far to drive to the beach. That's what it is.
But they got traffic.
You want to live by the beach. It costs by the beach. That's why
you probably can get to. You probably can get to a beach. It probably would be in San Diego way with no traffic, maybe an hour. 50 minutes to an hour. But I mean, on the average day, that's really turned into almost 2 hours with the traffic.
And I know because I'm a Bay Area kid. I grew up in this.
Oh, yeah. So you already know what's up. Yeah.
And so that's why I'm out here in Arizona, dog. I could not figure out how I was going to buy a home where I grew up. I was just like, my buddy bought a house in like the early 90s. It was a 2-bedroom, like 1 bath, really old house. Did a ton of work. 1.2 million. I said, I'm out. I'm bounced.
Damn.
Yeah, that's why I've been out here like 15 years now, but I'm born and raised in Compton, South Central LA. And those houses even started going up where Cracker Jack box you're gonna pay $800,000. So you come out this way, you get a 5-bedroom, you're looking at like $235 brand new. So this is where I'm at.
Now,
that's wow. That's amazing.
I'm an older guy, and I'm an old school rap. That was my thing. But I still listen to, Dre and Snoop and.
Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah,
so that's what my kid grew up listening to in the car, right? So for her 18th birthday, my 23-year-old, her 18th birthday, what she want to do? Dad, I want to go see Compton, California. Let's go. We took her out.
You want to go see Compton?
We took her to see Compton. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. We ate at a soul food restaurant in Compton. No. We ate at a soul food restaurant in Compton. It was so good, dog. Oh my God, it was good.
Was your car still there when you came out?
Oh, see, we rented a car and drove, and then we drove around Compton in a rental car and. Yeah, nobody messed.
Should have just put on straight out of Compton. Just like
listen, my daughter tell me she want to see Compton. We gonna get on Google quick.
Oh, yeah,
like, here you go.
And my daughter, she just when she wants to go see something, she didn't want to I want to just drive through, see what it's like. And we had a meal. It was great, man.
That's wow.
I'm a big deterrent too. If you see me getting out the car at 643 bills, you're probably just going to be like, let's just do another car. Let's just get somebody else.
There goes another car right there. Let's try it.
Do that one.
I mean, for the most part, it's gotten much better. For me growing up there, early 80s and 90s, it's nothing like today. Nothing at all. Much better.
And can I tell you that we were there and we went and shopped and walked around and like this. It was like a mall, but it was like each had a little store. It was like I don't know. It was like a mall, but different people had different stores, and it was new stuff and different type of stuff. It was
swap meet.
Walked around.
Swap meet.
Yeah, it was kind of like a swap meet.
Yeah.
So we walked around there. I would tell you what, the people there treated us so well and so nice. And I'm from a biracial family, so but just my daughter goes to an HBCU and she's biracial kid, and so she's at HBCU at Bethune-Cookman. Less than a half hour, got called cracker all the way across the thing. All the way down, so it's not always that people are nice, but I'll tell you what, out there they were. I mean, people were really nice.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I grew up, Rosecrans, a couple blocks away from Hawthorne. It was you had to be built different back then. Just put it that way, man.
Did you know Dr. Dre and NWA and those guys?
I didn't. I do know Eazy-E's son. I knew of them. They're a little bit older than me still. But yeah, I mean, the same circle of people growing up.
I remember I'm from the Bay Area, and Too Short, I can remember when I was in college playing football, we used to buy tapes out of his trunk.
Yeah. Before he made
it. Too Short was from went to Skyline High School in Oakland, California.
Yeah, Too Short, man. And I ran into him quite a few times out that way in Compton, doing certain little stuff, man. You run into a lot of people in the city of Compton, but normally they just passing through. It's like I've never heard anybody say their daughter said they wanted to go to Compton. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that's the first, man.
She listening to Dre and NWA with me and thinks I got to see this Compton Oof. In the house.
You raising a brave soul, man. Good job, bro.
Yeah. We used to walking around with the Giant, so she's like, we can go down there. It's no problem.
That's good. She'll grow up to be well rounded, man. Because my daughters, you mentioned Compton, bro. They come like, I don't want to see where Daddy went to school. I don't want to see Grandma's house. They cool.
It's not the same for them, though. Probably, right?
Yeah,
you lived there and lived it.
Yeah,
and,
Yeah. My daughter, they've heard the real life stories. They've seen, the real life. So it's a little bit different. So for sure.
And my daughter just heard it in songs. So she just wanted to hear the place, see the place that she heard about in the music. That's all.
Yeah. No, that's good though. Like I say, it's much better now. I like, I go, I'm there at least a couple times a month, passing through, seeing family. But, I just really never heard in 44 years. To go see Compton. Like, that's crazy to me.
When you said it to me, I was like, that's crazy. Compton, it's like,
wow. That's crazy.
It's not like Chandler where we live. You know that, right? She's like, yeah.
Definitely not like Chandler, for sure.
I want to see it, though. Like, all right, we'll go.
Well, you guys got some rough parts of Arizona, though, too, isn't it?
Yeah, we got some rough parts, but not. I'm from Oakland, dog. I'm being East Oakland and whatnot.
So it's still not like up in Oakland.
Yeah, I took my wife back to see the Bay Area, and she was telling me, talking about C-Town, and I pulled her down in there to East Oakland and parked on the side of the curb, unlocked the doors. I said, jump out and yell out your C-Town.
And throw it up, too, a little
throw it up. Just throw it up and yell, Chandler, C-Town, and see what happens.
That's funny, man.
See what happens. She locked the door.
Yeah, that's funny, man. That's funny. I needed that laugh, bro, for real.
Man. It's everybody's life experience is a little bit different.
What part of AZ, man? Payday weekend.
Part of AZ, I'm in right outside of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm just on the east side of town in a little town called Chandler, Arizona. Glendale's across town from me. My mother used to live in Goodyear, which is over there by Glendale.
So you guys are already like in the triple digits, like 110 and up right now, right?
I think it was 113 yesterday.
Yeah.
I coached high school football out here for 20 years too, and stood on that joker because you start football middle of the summertime.
Right.
118 degrees outside. It's like
on AstroTurf.
Well, yeah, on most of the schools out here now, right, go to turf because,
right,
you know how much it costs to try to keep grass.
Yeah, to keep that grass alive out there for sure.
And if you have a natural grass field in your high school field out here, it's a sandbox by the time the end of the football season.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, I did turf in the back part of the yard. I think we're gonna do the front too because. Like even out here, I mean, we get to 115, 118, normally in July, like from July through September. And it's just brutal trying to keep green grass, bro. So
I don't have any grass. I don't want to go out there and cut no grass.
Yeah.
I have nothing but rocks and cactus, brother.
Yeah, smart.
Don't have to water it. It's used to living here. It's out there just thriving.
Yeah.
It's great for cactus.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a giant saguaro in my front yard. I ain't never watered it. Lived here 10 years. That joker is grown double the size since I've lived here.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, the drought resistant plants, they take a beating, bro.
Keep on going.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. So you like the puzzle? I see in that puzzle. I don't have puzzle, but I love puzzle. I just don't. I already have 5 recessives, so I added a Krypton. Because I think Krypton and Cryptic is kind of similar. It's not the same. I think Puzzle's way better. But it kind of gives you the look. You know what I
mean? Because I work Krypton too. And I got a Krypton or 2 that's blowing a lot of nicer puzzles out of the water, for sure.
I just kind of like it, right? You put a Krypton to a visual clown and everything coming out is either a visual clown or a Krypton.
Yeah.
And then
I
you don't
replaced
have to
a lot
worry
of my
about
clown stuff with Krypton.
and then you don't have to worry about, is it het cryptic? Is it het clown? Is
right.
Because it's one or the other, but you just don't
know.
I love Krypton.
Yeah, if it's not a visual, you know you're looking at a Krypton, because, a lot of times, from what I noticed, they don't always have the protruding stripes, but like you say,
stripes, exactly.
Yeah, but when you do it to a visual clown, you don't really have to guess.
You don't have to worry about
it. If you're not looking at a clown, you're looking at a Krypton. I don't care what the eye stripes look like.
Right.
Right. For sure.
And I think the Krypton's really nice, but I really like puzzle. I think Joel at State 48 works with puzzle out here in Arizona. He's probably our big puzzle guy out here, and he's making some beautiful. He made a snake and the back looked just like laces on a football, man. I was like, I need that snake.
Yeah.
Of course, he don't want to let me have it.
Of course not.
He'd sell it to me.
But just let you have it? Nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah, we jumped in real heavy initially to start with clown. I always like clowns, but as I started looking at the puzzle, it's just I think it was just much more that we could try to do with puzzle that wasn't already done. You know what I mean? And that I really got rid of like 80% of the clown stuff that we had. I really have just a few clowns and a couple of things I'm trying to make in clown, but we dove head first in the puzzle. And then we seen the paint puzzle, and that was all she wrote. Bye bank account. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now I need paint to go with it. So that was the next
my favorite. Paint and puzzle, hell yeah.
Yeah, but paint, we've bought quite a few paint animals since Chad Hoker showed that paint puzzle, man. So shout out to him for producing that, man. Yeah, I got some goals of my own now.
See, that's the great part about the hobby. Even if you don't, you're not trying to make exactly what he made, but it inspires you to say, hey, I see something there that I want to try.
Yeah. Yeah. It gives you a destination. I see the projects as a destination. There's more than one way for me to get from my house to your house. You know what I mean? And so I'm just gonna rock and roll and try to do stuff our own way. You might recreate what somebody already has, but even with recreation, I'm not gonna be as happy as you creating a paint puzzle as me creating. I'll recreate all day long if I have to. If it's quality, I don't have a problem with recreation, man.
But then the paint puzzle thing is then now you can just start adding other stuff to it.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with it
from here.
Right.
Because that really hasn't been worked at. And I totally agree with what you said about clown and puzzle. I think you made I think you made a good decision. Doing the puzzle. I got my VPI Xanthic female from the guy who started the puzzle, found the puzzle.
Okay.
Gene, and I never got into the puzzle. I just and the other thing that kind of threw me is when they did the clown puzzle. You really don't see a reaction there. And I was
I've seen one decent one that I liked where I could see like, okay, you can see a little bit of mixture, but not enough for me to want to keep going down that road. That's one road I don't want to. I think I almost rather breed pastel clowns than go for the puzzle clown, man.
Yeah.
But how about a Krypton puzzle? Has anybody done that yet?
Not that I know of.
I was just thinking that like that might lead to something.
Not that I know of. That might be crazy though. You never know.
And then
there you go. Going to grab you a couple puzzles. You got your Krypton already.
I'm already down the path, and
I watch a lot of your videos already, Coach. I've been kind of studying you since we started. I know you like Inchy, you like fire, Inchy fire. Come on, let's bring that into the Krypton puzzle, man.
And that's funny because of this clutch that I'm hatching right now. It's one of those Inchy fire males.
All right.
That pastel lesser leopard Inchy fire boy that I showed you with the 2.
The one that looks real frosted, right?
Yeah. The one with the stripe as long as he is. Yeah, he went to this pastel spot nose, and I got some spot nose leopard combos that are just amazing coming out, man.
Nice.
2 weeks, not this weekend. Next weekend, you get to see Clutch 3, and it's the one that you want to see, really, to be honest with you. The other 2 were kind of like
visual puzzle, 66% head paint. You only need one.
Yeah.
I wish, man.
Yeah, the 2 gives them a better chance, so to hit it, right?
Yeah. I'm trying. We've got some stuff working with puzzle and paint right now. Hopefully the girl goes. She's off food. But we actually took a vanilla hypo head puzzle, and we took her to a spot nose head paint. So
and I just got into vanilla too. That vanilla gene is just because I have a lot of fire because that's why I got the Inchy fire. So I was like, let's do the vanilla. Play some vanilla cream stuff.
Vanilla creams.
Yeah.
But
a vanilla cream clown looks a lot like a Kiki ball.
Yeah, I produced one that did look a lot like a Kiki, and he just faded. He never took a meal, and he just faded. But he was 50% white. I don't know. Neither parent carried pied. It was actually Inchy, vanilla, orange dream, Krypton to a fire spot nose clown. Like I say, no pied in the pairing, but they threw an awesome vanilla cream. Like I say, that looked like he was pied, but something was going on with him. He never took a meal. I assist fed for like 6 months, and then went in there and he just was gone. So guess it wasn't meant to be.
That's what happens sometimes, though, right?
Yeah,
and you can't beat yourself up on it because there was something wrong.
I wish I'd have known that then, because I beat the hell out of myself. Like, come on, man. You have
a hatchling that doesn't thrive. There probably wasn't anything you could have done to make it thrive, right?
And for
something internally wrong. And so it's just like kind of being a doctor, you got to be like, hey, some things just aren't going to make it. They just aren't.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if it was something to do with the tongue, because he had a tongue. I would see when I assist fed him, but I never seen him flick his tongue. In almost 6 months of assist feedings, I mean, he got up to like 200 and something grams, almost 300 grams from like an 80-gram hatchling. But I never seen him flick his tongue. And so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Yeah, I mean, either way, he would have never made it that long, without me.
My buddy Jeremy Kloss, he produced a albino combo animal a few years ago that didn't have a tongue. It didn't make it either.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, it sucks, but it's like I've said on my channel, it's like in this hobby, you've got to be able to take a couple of body blows, man, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you're going to take a couple of body blows. You have this many animals that you're working and you're breeding, then you're going to take a couple body blows. And if you're going to quit every time you take a shot, well,
that was from
you're no Rocky Balboa, god darn it.
Well, if I was going to quit, it would have been 3 weeks ago. Walked into the other snake room to find our 1,200 gram proven sunset breeder male deceased in the tub. So that was a big blow.
Again,
that was a big blow.
It happens.
And then the only visual sunset male we had. So That one sucked.
See, now I'm not a fan of the sunset gene, but that's okay. We don't all have to like the same genes.
Come on, sunset puzzle, inchy fire. Come on, think about that, man.
That's what I'd think about
that.
That's how you do it. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. That's how you get them.
Come on, think about that.
That's how you get them.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm lightweight into sunset, but probably most of the sunset stuff will involve coral glow, banana. I kind of like that mix. I'm not really just going for straight sunset. Gonna try to do something like that with the coral glow. I really like the interaction.
I like that combo too. My thing is I want to see what it looks like as an adult.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I haven't seen one as an adult yet. It's kind of like the scaleless ball python. I never saw an adult. I just, these are great. I've never seen a female sunset. A female scaleless ball python on eggs ever.
I saw one like a couple years ago.
I've never seen one in person at all. I mean, I've seen the scaleless head, but not the complete scaleless. Not anything I'm really into. That it really just looking at it, there's something about it, man. I can't get with that one.
And it doesn't like I have my buddy who does corn snakes and he does scaleless corn snakes, but scaleless corn snakes have all the belly scoots, right? They have scales in the belly. And then some scaleless corn snakes will just have a couple of scales spread across the body, in different places. But I don't know. The scaleless ball python didn't have any belly scoots. It had no scales.
Yeah, even seeing them online, it's like, man, I don't even want to know how that feels. I can't really get with that one, man. Look like they need lotion all the time, man.
And they don't have heat pits. And for a python, that's huge. I mean, right? Yeah. I got to believe that structure helps direct that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. I never seen really adults. I had never seen a female on eggs.
I saw a picture floating around.
Oh, you said a picture. I thought you meant you seen.
Oh, and I didn't see it up close.
So it could be AI. We don't know.
It could be BS.
It's just like the desert gene back in the day. The desert gene, the females, it was a beautiful gene. It looked like a desert ghost, but it was incomplete dominant.
Yeah, right.
And so one copy of the gene, it looked like you had a desert ghost combo. But the females.
But that's the one. The females aren't fertile or something like that.
Females were viable.
Yeah.
They were fertile because they'd get gravid, but then they'd be egg bound and die. So
wow.
And we because that gene was so beautiful, we in this hobby we tried and we tried and we tried. The males were fine and they looked beautiful, but if you're going to do a clutch, most of the time, half of them probably going to be the female.
Yeah, I would have hated to invest it heavy in that prior to that knowledge, boy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure some people
guys turn over checks like $15,000, $20,000 for that gene.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine.
Don, I'm about to call it a night. We got to bring you back here for a part 2, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dom, have you ever done the Hair Down Friday?
No.
Oh man,
I'm just getting my feet wet with the. Normally I'm just the man with the hands. I'm not really an in front of the camera type of guy, but
Yeah, I looked at your Instagram today. I also looked at your YouTube channel, and I did see because I scrolled all the way. Boy, I want to.
You'll only see these, Coach.
You were subscribed to my channel. It was the first time we've had somebody on that was already subscribed. I almost teared up. I almost teared up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get a lot from a lot of people. You know what I mean? You never know who the right information is going to come from that you need to hear. So
that's the way to do it. Gather all the information you can, and then how does it apply, and where does it apply? Sure. We used to have people in this hobby trying to tell people online how to do their husbandry. But, if you're where Keys lives, you can't tell me how to do my husbandry because
totally different aspect.
I'm dealing with a totally different situation here.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
You got to hang out with us on a Friday too, man.
Yeah, man. Just let me know, man. I got some stuff brewing, man. So yeah, anytime you want me on, I'll be happy to hop on, brother.
Man. We got Juneteenth this Friday, man.
Every Friday, just if you and we'll rotate. Pete, I'll go on for a while, get out of there, or I'll come.
Yeah, but hey, let me know. I'll tap in.
All right, cool. I'll definitely.
What time do you guys do it on Friday? Same time?
Nah, an hour later. So 6 o'clock your time.
6 o'clock.
6 my time? Yeah, that works. That works.
You know, I don't know. Good. He's always doing the podcast while I'm supposed to be eating dinner, dog. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't eat till like 10, man. If 10, man. So.
Then I can't. I'm 60 years old. By 10 o'clock, I'm asleep already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hang up this Friday, man. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link, bro. And thank you guys for getting me on here, bro. Anybody that's on there, I'm not too active on YouTube, but follow my Instagram, man. You know, we got some stuff cooking.
Yeah, you got the hand thing. You got the hand photo down.
You got the Morph Market shirt on. Are you on Morph Market?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, 115 sales, 79 5-star reviews. Come holler at us.
You gotta plug yourself, man. You gotta plug yourself.
Yeah, we on Morph Market, Haynes Gang Morphs. You know, we don't have a lot on there now. You know, we got clutches in incubator. So we have babies coming. You know, our byproduct might just be something that you need. You never know. So, you know, give us a follow and appreciate you guys.
Can I ask one more question before you get out of here? Being a Raider fan, back in the day, we had a guy who played defensive back for us by the name of Michael Haynes. Any relation?
I wish. Nah. Nah, man. Nah. But we are related to Nelly though. Nelly is my second cousin. So
that's what's up. There you go.
And just so you know, Michael Haynes is in the hall, so he's no.
I might look him up. He might owe me some money, man.
He probably does.
All right, my brothers.
All right.
Appreciate
Coach, you got it. Coach, anything you want to say before we sign off?
Hey man, check out my YouTube channel, brother. I'm trying to grow it and trying to make something special. Give me a holler. Check me out.
Hey, Dad.
All right, y'all know what to do, man. Get a replay game. Make sure you hit that like button. So please and thank you. And you know, get those smiles out, get those flowers out tomorrow. It's not promised. 5 minutes from now, it's not promised. Call your mother, get the fuck off my phone. Even though I'm on the laptop, get the fuck off of that.